Good evening, YouTube. In this video, I am going to be finishing a project I started several months ago. This is in pieces, a 242C. What I'll do is, right now you're looking at the pieces as they are after I've cleaned them up and done some work. What I'll do while I'm telling you the short backstory of this, I'll put some pictures in the video here of what it looked like right after I had torn it apart. I tried to find a picture of it right after I got it. I took some pictures and I can't find those for some reason. Anyway, I got this off of OfferUp, and it was in a person's garage for a long time, and it was in really nasty shape. When I pulled off the cap to the fuel, there's just nothing but a bunch of crust in there. So I picked it up for like 10 bucks. I figured, you know, what the heck, I'll give it a shot and see what I can do here. Starting with the fount, I did take this whole assembly off, and I did the BB shake. I've got my BBs here, and cleaned up the inside of the fount as best I could using vinegar and water. I dried it out with some alcohol to dissipate any water inside, and it's pretty clean now. I did take the pump out, and the pump leather is in really good shape, actually. So I did have it soaking in some oil, and it is in pretty good shape. I took out the check valve, and when I did, this is what happened. I do have a check valve tool, and I did use it, but I think previously somebody had been in there and weakened this part right here, and it broke off. So what I've done is I've ordered a new check valve, and it comes with a new stem. So I'm waiting on that. Previously, I ordered the insert and the screw because that was missing. Fortunately, the rest of the cap was there. So now the cap is whole. I just took some 4/0 steel wool to the collar and shined it all up. It's not going to be perfect, but it is a fairly old lantern. What else do I have coming? Well, I did clean up the burner assembly. I cleaned out the tubes. They were fairly full of gunk and stuff. So I cleaned this all up. Again, it's not perfect, but it is going to look like it has some stories to tell. On this right here, the burner cap, it doesn't have the screen in there. So that is on order. The screen and the check valve and stem should be here in a couple days. And so that it won't be no time to you, but a couple days waiting for me. Just took a wire wheel to this, to the bail. I did take apart the generator, and the spring and the cardboard would not come out. So basically I did the heat and quench, took my torch, heated it up, burned up everything that was in there, then threw it in water. I had to do that 3 times before that spring would finally come out. And when it did, the cardboard that was around it was just a mess. So I had to cut the cardboard to size. This is what's left of the other one. And put the generator back together, and it all seems to be looking pretty good in there. The tip cleaner Works just fine, going in and out like it should. So I'm fairly confident that once I get the check valve in there, that this, well, I'm hoping that it will pressurize and that there are no leaks or anything like that going on. That'll be my next big test. I did buy a globe from American Mantle because it had no globe when I got it. So I got a couple of these, so that way I have an extra for 200A or something else that comes along that needs this size. And then I just took some steel wool to the ventilator. It's definitely got some chips, paint missing, scrapes. It's seen better days. It's been on several adventures, and I'm sure it has some stories to tell itself. So that's where we're at the moment. Parts will be here when I come back. We'll put it together, do a pressure test, and then hopefully we will fire this thing up. Be right back. And we're back. It's been 2 days, and I got my delivery from Old Coleman Parts. Let's take a look at what's in here. Got invoice. All right, so the first thing is this check valve and stem. Looks pretty good. And then in here should be ball nut. That looks nice. And screen for that burner. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is go ahead and put this check valve and stem in. Maybe I could start it with the stem. It would be a lot easier than just dropping it in. Yep. Now I can probably pull the stem out. And now I'll use my tool to get it the rest of the way in. Got this off of eBay. I don't remember exactly who made it, but it is a great tool. So I believe I need to stick the, is it, it's going to be this small end. So I need to reverse this, and that's going to go on the other side. This is the small end here for the really older check valves, and then the larger end right there. Just want to get it snug. And you can see the difference between the stems. I just noticed that the old one is larger. The threads are larger on the end than the new one. So I don't know if this check valve is a newer version or not, but it's already in there. I'm not taking it back out, just to take another look at it. Now I just need to get this in there. There we go. Pump. There we go. Line the screw holes up. Get the two little screws in here. This one is held by screws rather than the clip. I don't know if you can hear those crows cawing outside. Come on. Okay, next we're going to pressure test this. What should I do here? Should I just throw this on? Make sure the valve is closed and see if we can pump it up and see if it holds pressure. Okay, I think first thing I'll do is I'll open up the valve, see if I hear anything there. I hear something. Oh, actually, maybe I'm hearing, no, that's my tinnitus, because the needle's up. I shouldn't hear anything. Put the needle down. There we go. Now I hear something. All right. I'm going to listen right here next to the valve, see if I hear anything. I don't hear anything leaking. Or actually next to this cap, sorry. All right, my next test is going to be putting some fuel in. So my regular funnels are too big, but I did happen to get this new old stock with a, oh boy, what did I forgot exactly which lantern or appliance I got came with this brand new old stock funnel, but I'm going to put it to use for the first time right here. There we go. Got some fuel in here. Let's give this a shot. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pressure it up one more time, this time with the fuel in there, just to make sure that everything is good. No leaks. I'm not counting. I forgot to start counting, so I'm just going to go that far. All right, just let it sit here for a little bit. Keep an eye on it. Don't hear anything, don't see anything. Now that doesn't necessarily mean there's not a leak, because there could be an air leak and the vapor Could be leaking somewhere I'm not hearing or seeing. But for now, I don't see or hear anything. So we're going to move on. Next step is we're going to put in the screen here in this burner cap. Is that what it's called? Burner cap? And I believe if I just work it around the edges, I can get it in there. This is first time I've ever replaced one of these screens, so I don't know if you're supposed to trim it if it's too big, but I'm just going to kind of, you know what? Looks good to me. We're going to go with that. Put it back in. Okay, what's next? I think we just put it together. Let's see if this ball nut fits. Yes. Nice. What was on there before? This nasty old nut. And it did its job for whatever time it was on there, but it's time for the original to reclaim its rightful position. All right. Okay, let's put this together. Get a mantle on here. See if we can fire this thing up. Collar first. All right, got the collar on there. Wait a minute. There we go. Got it going right into where it should. And this is the nut that was on here. I don't know if this is the exact original. I don't know why it wouldn't be. All right. What's next? All right, let's get a mantle on here. To my box of mantles. What are we going to put on here? Let's see. I've got these 21s open. So let me grab one of those. For some reason, this particular lantern, this project was I don't know, seemed daunting to me. I don't know why. Maybe because of its age, maybe because it was missing more parts than usual. Maybe because the fount was so crusty inside, I didn't want to, you know, it was just going to be a job, and I knew it was going to be. I'm always up to a challenge, but this one for some reason just seemed a little bit more. All right, let's burn this in. I think we're good. So I've already got pressure in there. One thing I found really cool, a feature about these lanterns I actually like, is the ventilator has these slots cut into them, which allows you to put the bail on before putting the ventilator on. It's just so much less guesswork trying to find the right location of the where these ends go in. So that was really a nice little thing I discovered last time I fit this globe on here. I wanted to make sure it worked. Okay, there's a moment of truth. I am going to do the preheat method as usual. The less fireball, the better. So I'm going to go ahead and first I want to do is turn on the fuel until I hear it coming through the generator. I don't hear anything. Did I have pressure in there still? Thought I did. Let's keep on going. Oh, you know why I don't hear anything? Again, my needle was in the up position. So let's try this again, all right? This time I'm going to put the needle down. And we're going to give it a shot here. I don't hear the spitting yet. Okay, I think it was just starting. So I'm going to close it, and it sounded like it needed to be cleaned. So I'm going to turn the needle, put it back in the down position, try it again. Yeah, there's something in there. Not sure what. We'll keep cleaning it out. Here we go. All right, let's preheat the generator, see what we get. All right, I think there was some success there, but I think we still have something stuck. Yep. Man, let me tell you, there is nothing like resurrecting a lantern that has been dormant for I don't know how long, how many decades maybe. Something that was made in 1948. Let me open this all the way, get some more pressure. All right, there you have it. A 242C from May of 1948. Up and running. Let's get you out of the stand here and get some close-ups. Not bad shape for as old as it is. No, it is not perfect. It will never be perfect, and I am good with that. I will maybe shine up the fount a little more, but let me tell you, I don't think I will be as satisfied with it any more than I am at the moment right now. It's these moments that I do this for. When I get something like this going, it just really makes my day. Alright, YouTube. That's going to do it for this project. This one has been, like I said, on the back burner for many months. And I am so glad that I finally got back to it and finished it up. And it's going to be sitting right up here with the rest of its brethren or sisterin. All right, have a great day, everybody, and we will catch you on the next video.